Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a weekly message for water signs for February 11th through to the 17th. So if you are a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, this may resonate, or if you've got water somewhere in your chart, it may resonate. I'm just being guided to say, take what fits your situation and disregard the rest. Don't dwell on it, right? Go about your day. But know that no matter what guidance we receive through the cards or anything we pick up intuitively, it's still up to you guys in your active free will. And that's awesome because you have a choice on which way you want to go and which actions you want to take to get the fulfillment that you'd like to see. So it's still up to you guys and your active free will. And that is awesome that we have that choice, right? So I'm going to just take this moment and ask Archangel Michael to guard, bless, guide, and protect this reading, as well as any of you. If you'd ask for it, that's all you need to do to have your angels and guides for your life. Exercise that free will, my friends. And I'm going to ask my team of light to hop in and join me at this time to use me as the clearest channel possible for the most far-reaching as well. And thank you guys for sticking through that. I'm not sure why I was so mumbled up and jumbly there, but if you've been with me for a while, it's wonderful for your continued support. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for taking a chance here. At the end of this, if I touch your soul somehow, please take a chance on me and subscribe. It would be wonderful to have you along my journey as well, because I've said this through my other readings today, and this is how I feel truly, is that as I encounter more and more of your energies, it's helping me heal tremendously as well. So there's a lot of Freudian slips that have been happening here. Let's see what we've got, water signs. I'm going to go straight to the steampunk is what I'm hearing. Tarot first, okay? So what do you have for water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Spirit, for February 11th through the 17th. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups that were in the reverse, and it was in the middle of the deck here. So this is also, I feel like, getting out of a situation that's been heartbreaking, or getting out of feeling heartbroken. And we also have the Nine of Wands here, and it's like getting out of the feeling of being heartbroken. And although this is, you know, a warrior, it's been hard with this Nine of Wands. It hasn't been an easy path. It's been a difficult road is what I'm hearing. He's still trudging forward, okay? He's bandaged, but he's still there. So I'm feeling like this time, water signs, I'm feeling like if there's been some abandonment or feelings of abandonment or isolation, and you felt like it's been a hardship, it's time to get out of that. It's like that energy will be dissipating is what I'm hearing. So what else do you have about this Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands, Spirit? What is it moving into? Because the nines are about gestation as well. You know, things, time's up is what I'm hearing, right? Because it's like it's about to blow. And the Two of Pentacles as well here is about maybe needing to make a grounded choice. Oh, I'm hearing on heaven and earth as well. And as I flip that over, we get the Fool. And the Fool here is willing to go the distance, willing to take those first leaps of faith. I'm hearing also willing to see things differently as well. To stand on top of the rooftop. My eye is so itchy, guys. Sorry. Oh. But being willing to stand on the rooftops and take those leaps. And I feel like under it is the Knight of Swords. Or sorry, Knight of Wands. With the Three of Swords in the reverse here. So I feel like if there's been a time in the past where things have not been balanced, where things have been hard, this Fool, he's kind of looking at it, kind of in the background, being like, no, I want to move past that. And I want to charge, right? Charge strongly and go in here passionately and remove this brokenheartedness, remove this situation of, you know, deceit or jealousy or anything that would have caused, you know, this heartbreak in the first place. And I'm feeling like it's definitely a time to move on from that. Anything that's caused you heartaches, that have been difficult for you, that energy, like I'm hearing, it just keeps hearing dissipating. Let's talk about the Fool. Thank you. And the Fool is also, we have here the Five of Wands in the reverse. And in the upright, the Five of Wands is about struggle, conflict. And the Fool is choosing to remove themselves from that situation, to remove themselves of that mindset is what I'm hearing as well. Because the Three of Swords, it's about heartbreak, but the swords are our mental space, and it's like heartbreak is only going to continue to hurt us if we continue to allow it to control our minds, right? Removing ourselves from that situation where, you know, we're not having grounded thoughts within our headspace, and we're allowing, hearing self-negativity here and self-doubt, though, with this Three of Swords as well, because we can inadvertently hurt ourselves as well, but the things that we allow to get kind of caught up in our mental space and what swords we allow to go through here. Because as you see, it stops the gears from moving, right? So get this out of there, right? Remove the sword so that the heart can mend. And that Fool is also removing yourself from conflict and removing yourself from seeing it as a conflicting situation. Let's see what else you have here, Spirit. Cute. You have the High Priestess. So this is like, I feel like you may know what the situation is. Obviously, if this is your energy, wanting to jump and move towards something that may have been hard for you to reach. I'm hearing grasp, like it's within your grasp, it's just difficult for you to get to. But wanting to go in passionately and remove the heartache that's happened, remove the struggle from the situation. And this is also being able to see beyond the naked mind's eye, be able to see things differently, and also focused intention, right? This crystal ball here, this is like, always to me, is being able to see things in a different way than you've been led to believe, as well as what I'm hearing with this, but allowing the mysticism into this and honoring the changes and the cycles. And that sometimes, you know, if we go with this lack mentality, that will not serve us, right? It will not get us out of brokenheartedness. It will just keep us there. So I feel like whoever this message is for as well, you do know this, right? You do know that in order to make these leaps of faith, in order to go in as the Knight of Wands, you know, this knight is a little bit cautious because, yes, they've had heartache, right? They've had heartbreak. They've had feelings of being, I'm hearing desolation maybe, but being left out in the cold, and this is why it's been really difficult for whoever this message is for. You may also be dealing with this energy as well, and not balanced, right? This is balanced. He's able to kind of go on water emotions and this constant movement of time and the energy and the friction that builds, right? Being able to go. This upside down is like whatever situation that was, it was not balanced. It was not good. And walking away from that, jumping off the rooftops here to go a little bit guarded, but after what you want, which is not feeling hurt anymore. And I'm feeling like just whole and complete, right? Not feeling like you're constantly battling others and getting out of that. And if you trust your intuition, somehow I feel like you'll know the way to go. Tell me about this Fool as well. What else? Tell me the intuition. Ha. Thank you. So we get two things. We get the Magician and the Page of Pentacles. And this Page of Pentacles as well is taking that first step through the threshold of the tent, walking in from out of the cold. And this is, right, getting out of this Five of Cups energy, feeling out in the cold, feeling heartbroken, getting out of the competition, getting out of the feeling of needing to defend yourself. And taking those bold steps forward to manifesting and towards coming into your power and using all of the tools that you have in your favor. So, you know, holding onto a sword, being willing to defend his honor, as well as holding his own cup, being willing to defend his heart's desires. I'm hearing valor here and having the knowledge of time tested and truth here on he knows he is able to manifest what he wants and his heart's wishes. And it is time to sort of take those first steps towards manifesting this and getting out of the old, right? Definitely time to walk into the new. And what is this Page of Pentacles? So this could be an earth sign. You could have some fire here. as well with the Knight of Wands, but I truly feel like regardless of signs, because they're not as important as the energy, to be just truthful, for when it comes to the Knights, I feel like, that's my opinion here, but it's like their action space. The Knight wants to go in. It's charging action towards a leap of faith that gets out of an old cycle. And I feel like intuitively you have an idea of which way you need to go towards getting those things that you want, right? This is towards manufacturing your magic and taking those steps forward to seeing your fulfillment. Because the Magician, you know, he knows. Yes, you use your intuition, right? 1 and 2. Using your intuition to be able to bring and call to you what you need, what you want, and knowing where to go. Just having that inner knowing within yourself and being truly trusting in yourself, okay, is what I'm hearing. So tell me about this Magician. What are you trying to manifest? Okay. So we have the Page of Wands, who is in the reverse, and it's potentially because we have the Seven of Swords here. This is often about confusion. We have also, this is also about theft in this one, but this is also about choices and knowing which swords to take, which swords not to take, because, you know, as you're walking away, do you really care about the ones up here? No. Being able to walk above the fog, and there may be a little just confusion on, you know, you started as the Knight of Wands wanting to take this, but it's going to take these first little steps. And potentially why it's in the reverse as well is because they're looking up at these choices. They're looking up at these thoughts as well that may have stolen their chances, as well as what I'm hearing. Because if you allow yourself to constantly feel like you're carrying the weight of your mind with you everywhere you go, that doesn't bring joy. That kind of steals your joy. So it's time to, you know, don't take action until you can see the places where there's been confusion and you can own what your thoughts are. Okay? So that's what this manifesting really is as well, is when you take action, being bold in your action and being truthful and honest, I'm feeling, and this is to yourself as well. So that you can also, right, cutting through the confusion, knowing which way you'd like to go, knowing which swords are worth taking with you, and getting out of the heartbreak. Okay, and with the Five of Cups here, definitely feeling like it's been a relationship. So, wanting, though, there's definite want, I feel like, for reconciliation. Or this could, if it's for yourself, if it's not with a significant other. You know, getting back to a feeling of sense and wholeness within yourself. If this is a situation where someone, you know, you're getting in recovery kind of from a breakup, it's time to get out of this feeling as well. Take what applies, guys. But getting out of this feeling of being abandoned, because you have so much to offer this world. Don't hold on to somebody who didn't see the beauty and the worth in you, because that is a struggle all on its own. It won't bring you balance. You can fight and you can fight and you can fight and you can fight, but all it's going to do is let's be bandaged, bruised, and carrying this fire, but stuck down in no man's land. Like, go towards your dreams. Go towards the things that bring you passion, even if you have to bring those things to yourself day by day. Even if it's small things like taking a walk, you somehow will intuitively know as well where would be good for me. Bird watching as well, you know, things like that. Just taking these steps to remove the confusion, even in your own mind, on what you are worthy, and jumping leaps of faith and charging forward, getting out of that energy to leave it behind, okay? So let's see what we have here. I'm going to use the Romance Angels first. Spirit, what do you have for this situation? What's advice? Thank you. Love yourself first. Absolutely. Manufacture magic that you're true to, that are true to how you feel. That your thoughts also can align with your spiritual intentions and your spiritual beliefs. This is all up to you. Nobody, you know, we have freedom of thought, freedom of religion. That's your free will. And you can choose your thoughts. Sometimes we get things that come in that aren't so nice. We can actively ask, is this for my highest good? Why are you here? And if it's not, be gone. You know, be gone, ill-doer. But your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the more you respect yourself and the more you heal yourself and get out of the brokenheartedness yourself and act as your own high priestess, follow your own will, follow your own guidance, your inner guidance. Get out of that turmoil. Love yourself first. Because if you want to attract love into your life, or if you just want to attract friends and people in your life who are, you know, worth having around you and are worthy colleagues and those kinds of things, you want to love yourself and see your own worth so that emanates out and you won't take anything less. You know, there's no confusion here on what you're worth, right? Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. And keep an open mind. Your love life may, your soulmate may differ from your usual type. And the bottom of the deck is express your love. So definitely right here, removing yourself from the conflict could even be loving yourself first, but where you need to, expressing the love to the people around you who need to hear it. Not everybody can read our minds and know that, you know, how we feel, but not only that, if we're confused in our own minds, we can't pull anything new to us. So keep an open mind. How you think today might differ from tomorrow. Growth is constant, sometimes it's fast. Be willing to express your open feelings, and I feel like that is what this Fool is, or this Knight of Wands. You're willing to take that 0 point, that fresh start, that new beginning that does not make you feel rejected, abandoned, or hurt, that does not, you know, make you feel in competition, and it doesn't disrupt your balance. Move out of that, right? Move into wholeness and go proudly, go blazing, go fast. A little guarded, sure, but get out of the confusion. I'm going to ask for a zombie tarot. No, zombie tarot, please. What is the advice you have? That's too much. Oh, Wildwood. Okay, guys, sorry. Mid-sentence, it's like, no, that's not it. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. Haha. And we get the 7 of Vessels here with, and this is mourning. So this is truly to remove yourself from the brokenhearted, allow yourself to feel it completely, mourn the losses where you need to, and learn the lessons. And this is why the skull is here. It's like kind of reminding me of the Day of the Dead stuff, right? It's like you can see the physical remnants of what was once, and really allow yourself to, this is the 7, it's after the 6, which is victory and stability, and this is where you get to that comfort level where when you want to move on to the 8, you know what to get rid of. You need to feel it completely before you do that. Tell me more about the 7 of Vessels, please. There's a whole lot that fell upside down, but there's 3 that fell upright. So these were all in the reverse, and these will not come, I feel like, until you do the proper mourning, right? The proper burial for freedom. Let the things that are not here for you, that break your heart and make you feel bad, let those peoples, those situations, whatever it is, let them go. And I know that's easier said than done, okay? I know that's hard work. And this is where it's the stuff that's mourning. Your saltwater baths as well, you know, choosing active transformation, asking the universe. We get the Lovers, and this is partnership. This is this knot in time and this working together. And this could be as well mourning past loves, but choosing on what is my love going to look like in the future? What is my life going to look like in the future? We also have the 4 of Stones here, which is about protection. This is the 4 of Pentacles, often about saving, but this is the protection of Bambi, protection of the innocence, and mourning what was bad for you and moving into something very, very wonderful. And you are protected through this. And we have the Queen of Stones here, which is the bear. And don't mess with Mama Bear, right? She's territorial. She's territorial. Don't mess with Mama Bear. And I feel like you're going to be protected throughout this, whatever it is. You may be embodying bear energy, maybe something at this time as well. But this bear is kind of waking up from their slumber, and this is the time. Imbolc is past, and it's coming really more into spring weather, and looking at those first lights of warmth and the beautiful colors. Not ready to go out there yet, but being protected in the cave, okay? And I'm feeling like if this is time in your cave and this protection, allow the morning to come. Allow to feel what needs to be here. Allow yourself to make these choices. As well as I'm being guided to say, 7s are a really spiritual number. 7 chakras, 7 colors of the rainbow, and it's like universal balance. So, as well as very spiritual, there's 2 of them. So this is your head and your heart. Removing the confusion, removing the blocks. Because old hurts, old things that crust your eyes, okay? Think of the Sandman. You can't really see clearly, and it hurts to see them. But once we feel them out and, you know, we work through them, know that you're protected to do this, and it will bring about new love. And the more you choose to be protected, and the more you choose to nurture yourself and be grounded, the better life will become for you, is what I'm hearing. One more message here, Spirit, please, for the lovers. Thank you. Okay. And this is essentially, we get the Hooded Man, which is the Hermit, and 13, which is the Journey. And I feel like through this time of illuminating yourself in the path in the woods, kind of whatever this man does while he's out, you know, connecting with nature, this is also connecting with his own inner thoughts, his own inner truth, and being able, this is where in this hermit mode often, this is where you heal that broken heart, okay? Taking the time to allow the transformation to come in. The old is time to move out. Ask the universe to transmute the negative energies that no longer serve you into love, and let them manifest differently. Like, just let them, ask the universe to let them go, okay? Don't hold them. If you're in cave space right now, if you are Mama Bear, holding up tight, hibernating because it's cold outside, hibernating, not hibernating, but if you're hibernating, and you're hibernating, I was wrong, but grieve anything old before you try to hibernate. Make your choices on what fulfills you. Okay, what brings you love? What brings you joy? Who do you want to have this tied around your arms with? You know, and they're crossed their hearts, so swearing to each other. Like, this is partnership. So grieving old things, but knowing that there is